Hey guys, and welcome back to Hoosier Hardware, and today I want to talk about streaming. So as somebody that doesn't really know what he's doing with his YouTube channel, I've been looking at different options as ways to sort of evolve the channel, and one of those of course has been doing some sort of live streaming. Now, not necessarily gameplay or anything like that, but maybe just some sort of commentary. Obviously there's tons of live tech shows out there, but it could be a creative outlet, especially as my schedule gets busy with my actual day job. But then that brings up a basic question, and that of course is, what streaming platform should I be using? Now, for me, I think it's a little bit simpler than for most because my audience is pretty much just exclusively YouTube. But if you are a new streamer, which platform should you be using? And that's a little bit of what I want to talk about today, because I think here in 2022, there actually might be a correct answer, sort of. So I'll come right out and say it, and I think the correct answer, if you are a new streamer, is strictly just YouTube. Now, that does come with a major asterisk, and before I get into my personal opinions on this, Harris Heller from Senpai Gaming has done a ton of content on this, which I would encourage you to take a look at, as well as other creators that sort of specialize in the streaming space, like EposVox. I'll link both of those in the description down below, but both those channels are excellent resources if you are thinking about or just getting into, or maybe even have been streaming for a while. Now, the base logic behind why I think YouTube is probably the best space right now for most people to start streaming over Twitch, it all comes down to just that recommended feed. The discoverability of YouTube is there, and if you've ever looked at Twitch, discoverability is a bit of the wild, wild west. Now, obviously, that's not to say that you can't get discovered on Twitch if you have a really good social media presence, whether it be on Twitch, your Twitter pages, if you are active in other people's like Discord servers, for instance. If you do things that draw attention to your channel, there is a better chance that you will start to get a little bit of traction on Twitch. That being said, it is much easier to get discovered on YouTube, or just start to build a little bit of an audience on YouTube. Now, of course, I think the best option overall is to sort of do both, maybe? And by both, I don't necessarily mean Twitch and YouTube. What I mean by that is do your live streams, but also turn those live streams into videos as well. Like if you do a 3-hour live stream, maybe get a highlights reel together as well to get yourself some VOD content on top of the live stream content. I think a balanced approach in 2022 is probably the right one if you are looking at streaming as something you want to get into. But this is where I kind of want to kick it back to the audience in general, because I think your commentary as the audience may be more beneficial than just some random YouTuber saying, go and stream on YouTube. Even if I think that is the right answer, I want to know your comments down below and basically tell us, do you watch both? Do you watch YouTube and Twitch? Do you have a preferred platform? Obviously, this is going to be a little bit skewed because this is a YouTube video, so obviously people watching this do watch YouTube, but do you discover your big streamers on Twitch or on YouTube or somewhere else, maybe through friends that talk about streamers? I'm just curious in general about the audience's take on this. Is Twitch a dying brand, and is YouTube sort of supplanting Twitch as the go-to streaming service, or am I just not even a little bit correct and completely skewed because I'm a YouTuber that doesn't really stream and I'm talking about streaming? Let me know in those comments. But this is a short one. I just wanted to sort of toss that out there. I am considering, of course, doing some different things with the channel as we move forward. So who knows where that will ultimately lead, whether I start streaming occasionally or not. But the sort of just looking at the landscape of streaming, these are kind of my thoughts on the matter. YouTube, to me, is just a better overall starting spot, just for most people, just because of that discoverability. I feel like YouTube gives you an avenue to make money on your streams a little bit quicker. I think it allows you to build an audience a little bit easier. Not that you can't do both, but if you're gonna stream on one, I would personally pick YouTube. And also, if I do start streaming, it will be on YouTube. But again, comments down below. just kind of a random video, and I will see you all in the next one.